Hello, honey pie. Come away in and see who's at home today.
Granny Murray's house has two at home to play. Granny Murray's house is home too.
Who's here today? Well, we've got Robbie and we've got Hope. But don't just sit there, cherry buns. Let's have some fun. What have we got in Granny Murray's shelves today? Old photographs and postcards. That's fantastic. How can we tell that the photographs are old?
Because they're black and white.
That's good. Well done. Do you know who this is? This is a picture of my great aunt Mitzi. Well, we've got Hope and we've got Robbie. But someone's missing from Granny Murray's today. Oh, not anymore. Who's coming home to Granny Murray? Ah, it's Rebecca with Mickey John. Hello there. Mickey John. Hello.
my love.
Yourself. Oh. In we come, Rebecca. That's a good girl. We've been looking at old postcards and photographs. Oh, I came across a picture of my great aunt Mitzi. Here, why don't you all dress Claude up as great aunt Mitzi? That's the way. Kind sir, could you escort me to the drawing room?
Delighted to, my lady.
Oh. Oh, my great aunt Mitzi was a wonderful woman. Obviously, she was quite old when I knew her, not quite the young woman she was in that picture.
She must have had a soft spot for you.
Oh, she did. You know, she used to knit me a pair of socks for my birthday every single year.
Really?
Yes, and I used to be able to tell how old I was by counting all the socks that my aunt had knitted for me.
Well, that is amazing. Do you know, ever since I was a young boy, my granny has knitted me a pair of socks every year for my birthday. In fact, I'm wearing a pair now. Look there, see?
Oh. Well, they look a bit worn. It must be getting near time for your birthday.
Oh.
Do you know, when I think of the years gone by, I think of socks.
Me too.
I'm taking the children to a museum today and we're going to imagine what it was like to have lived 100 years ago.
Now that does sound like fun.
Oh, will you look at Claude?
Very pretty, Claude.
Oh, well done, everyone. He looks just like my great aunt Mitzi.
Here you are.
Oh, I can't take that. It belongs to Granny Murray.
No. You take that photograph, Mickey John, and use it for your lessons.
Thanks, Granny Murray. Well, I better be going. Bye-bye, beautiful girl.
Bye.
Hey. See you later.
Come on, then. Now remember, when I think of the years gone by, I think of socks.
Thank you, Granny Murray. I'll see you later.
We'll be thinking of you, darling.
Me too.
Now, you keep a wee eye on Mickey John. Make sure he goes the right way to work.
Oh, I don't have much time. How can I speed across the river to work? That's right. Thanks. I'm in a hurry. I need to speed to work. I'll take it on a speedboat. I'll be there quite quick. Hurry down the river. Splashing through the waves. Whining drives the speed up. Chugga slows us down. Rocking to the dock now, splashing to our stop. I'm in a hurry. I need to speed to work. I'm in a hurry. Hurry. And hurry, put my tie on. All snazzy and ready to go.
Hiya.
Oh, morning, Bobby. Ha! I see you brought me some old clothes for my lesson today. Thank you. Let's have a look-see.
Look at this dress.
Oh,
It belonged to me mum. It's 30 years old.
what must your mum have looked like in this?
Never mind that. Look at these. They're from my dad's old wardrobe.
Oh, flair-tastic. They certainly wore their trousers wide in those days.
Well, your class will be here soon, so I'd better get off.
OK, thanks for the stuff. Bye.
See ya.
9 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's on her way to the museum yet.
I love to skip in Riverseafingal by the sea. I love to skip in Riverseafingal, that's for me.
Look at the old cases. Do you see? Oh, look at the old milk churn as well. They're very, very old, aren't they? Let's see what's in here. Oh, look! An old waiting room. Oh, you look at the hard seats that poor people had to sit on. Look at the old fireplace. Oh, this is a lovely wee room. Now, let's go and see what else we can find.
What are you doing in school, Daddy?
Oh, let's have a look at these. These are good, aren't they? That's excellent. A nice blue jumper there. And purple gloves. Lovely. Well, everything's moving along quickly this morning. The children are coming up with some ideas for a new school uniform. They're working hard, and so am I. Oh, I walk with joy when I go to school in the morning. Teaching with my chums and see the children learning. School day, work away. I'm learning when I'm teaching. I'm teaching, learning, teaching. School day, work away. Teaching to count and teaching to read. Learn about birds and plants and seeds. Playing games and sports outdoors. Blowing my whistle and keeping a score.
School day, work
I'm
away.
learning when I'm teaching.
We're learning when he's teaching.
School day, work away. Oh, the secretary smiling as she does her organising. The Johnny fixes, the cookie mixes, and the cleaner keeps us shining. Oh, what with joy when I go to school in the morning. Holding the line in the dinner queue while the cookie cooks and serves a stew. Answering the questions where and why. How does it work and how does it fly?
School day, work away.
I'm learning when I'm teaching.
He's learning when he's teaching.
School day, work away. Oh, the children peep and eye me as they sit and try their writing. I take a look, I mark their books. The good ones get a smiley. Oh, what with joy when I go to school in the morning. Right, that's all your work collected. Oh, that's lunchtime. Off you go. Hi, Tina.
Check out all this booty. Loads of costumes from the store and all for you.
This lot will really help out with my lesson this afternoon.
Oh, it certainly will. Oh, look at this. Oh, and how about this? Raymond loves this.
I'm not quite sure what period of history you're coming from there. Let me think.
Don't be silly. These are all parts of different outfits. But you knew that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Right, well, I'll be back this afternoon, and Raymond will be here in a minute to help you out.
See you later then.
Cheery.
I do have a lot to sort out. Maybe the picture Rebecca gave me this morning will inspire me.
I love to skip in Riverseafingal, that's for me.
Train go by. Look at the big steam engine. Wave, everyone. Wave. Hello. I bet your daddy would love that.
I'm thinking of you, Daddy.
All ready to go?
Ah, Raymond, I think I've got everything sorted out, yes.
Come on then, give it your best shot.
Oh, right, here goes. I'm going to tell you about all the different clothes that people wore over the last 100 years. For example, 40 years ago, a young man might have worn a pair of winkle pickers. That's another name for shoes that look like this. They're all pointy, see? Brilliant. And 30 years ago, a woman might have worn a dress like this. Ooh. But 100 years ago, people wore these. Now, these are called spats. And
Wait a minute. When was this again?
about 100 years ago.
And was that before or after the pointy shoes?
Before.
Look, I hope you don't mind me saying so, mate, but this is all a bit muddled. I haven't a clue what clothes are from when.
Yeah, I suppose it is a bit muddled. I've been working hard all day long to make my lesson fun and simple. But why is it all mixed up? Where did the time go? At 8 o'clock, I took Rebecca to visit Granny Murray. Granny Murray told me all about her great-aunt Mitzi. She used to knit Granny Murray a pair of socks for her birthday every year. I always get a pair of socks for my birthday too. I was wearing a pair of my birthday socks this morning and I showed them to Granny Murray. When I arrived at the school, Bobby stopped by with some clothes that her mum and dad used to wear. They were rather strange. At 9 o'clock, the school day started and the children imagined how their school uniform might look in years to come. At 12 o'clock, Tina came to the classroom with lots of old-fashioned clothes for this afternoon's lessons. I was going through all the old clothes when Raymond popped in to see how I was getting on. The answer was, not very well. 100 years is a long time to think about, and I got rather muddled up.
Now remember, when I think of the years gone by, I think of socks.
Granny Murray was given a pair of socks for her birthday every year, and if she added up all the pairs of socks, she could find out how old she was. That's given me a brilliant idea for showing how the time has gone by. But will I be able to do it in time for this afternoon? It's a race against time! I gotta do it, I gotta do it. I gotta beat the clock before the chime. I gotta sort it, I gotta sort it. I gotta do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song.
Do we think he's going to do it? Do the job that needs to be done? Will he know how to fix it? Will he finish what he has begun? Yes, as sure as we are friends, he will get there in the end because he knows what he should do.
I'm gonna do it.
He's going to do it.
I'm gonna beat the clock before the chime. I'm going to sort it.
He's going to start it.
I'm gonna do the job on time. Like a busy bee, I'm gonna beat that bong. I'm gonna finish this job before I finish this song. Now then, I'm going to tell you about the different clothing that people have worn over the last 100 years. Now, 100 years is a long time. So to help you think about that, I strung up 100 socks. Every sock is 1 year. Now, some of you have got brothers and sisters who are 4. So that's, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's here. And some of you are 7. Which is here. And I was born 35 years ago. Which is here. But I want to take you back all the way down here. Before you and I were even born. Before your grands and grandfathers were even born. 100 years ago. Where a country gentleman may have looked something like this.
Good day, sir. Here I am, all ready for a walk in the park. 100 socks ago. I mean, 100 years ago. Toodle pip.
What a jolly man. Right, let's go forward a few years now to, here. 70 years ago today. I wonder what sort of clothes people wore then.
What here? Anyone for tennis? Now, if you were playing tennis 70 years ago, you might have worn something like this. Tally-ho!
Right, let's go forward again to 40 years ago.
Well, what do you think of this gear then? From 40 socks ago. I mean, years ago. Maybe your granddad would have dressed like this when he wanted to look smart and stand out in a crowd. See you later, mate. Got to cut and run.
Right, let's see one more person from the past. This time, from 30 years ago.
Hello, darling.
Oh, wow, what a lot of, dress.
Yeah, do you like it? Yeah, I feel a bit like a clown, you know, with all different colours. Ta-ra, darlings!
Wow, what a lot of interesting clothes we've worn over the last 100 years. Come on, then. I hope Rebecca's having as much fun as I am.
Oh, Rebecca, you look lovely in that bonnet. Just think, 100 years ago, all the girls your age would have worn one of those. Oh, I wonder what Dad would make of it. Mickey John.
Hi, Granny Murray.
Come away through. Look who's here, Rebecca.
Hello, beautiful girl. Hey, have you had a lovely time?
You bet we have.
Say thank you to Granny Murray.
Oh, a big giddle. Oh, clever giddle.
And thanks from me too, Granny Murray. You're saying, when I think of the years gone by, I think of socks. Saved the day.
Well, I never did. Come on, let's get you home. Looking forward to next time.
Me too. Come on, Rebecca, let's chat about our time away.
And I suppose you'll want me to tell you all about my time too.
Well, there was waving, greeting, hello, meeting, bye-bye, closing, waking, dozing, eating, sleeping, singing, swinging, walking, sliding, hunting, hiding, jumping up and turning round, dressing up and sitting down.
But what was really special about today? Well, Claude was dressed as my Aunt Mitzi because we were looking at what people wore 100 years ago. We could see what kind of clothes she wore by looking at an old photograph. I told Mickey John all about my favourite auntie. She used to knit me a pair of socks every year for my birthday. Mickey John told me his granny used to do the same for him. But there was a hole in his socks because they were rather old. I took the children to a museum where we tried to imagine what life was like 100 years ago. And Rebecca put on a bonnet. Mickey John explained to his class about olden times by looking at lots of socks. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Me too. Bye-bye, honey pie.
I love to skip in Riverseafingal, Riverseafingal, bye. I love to skip in Riverseafingal, Riverseafingal, that's for me.
Come on and get on down to the city, where the ferry boat sails the blue. Time to call on Granny Murray. She'd love to